Hello, hello! Welcome to the stream, everybody! My name is Opticality. As you all know, we're here in the theme park where I have been busy. Very busy. As you can see, look at that behind me! Oh my goodness, oh my goodness! And I've been busy behind the scenes too, doing some stream goodness. As you can see on the stream screen, you can see the chat. And you can see a little timer in the corner that says what time we're going to have a break in. And I want to reset that so it starts at 60 minutes. Let me get the music going back on. I was literally working right up until I started the stream. I'm sorry about that. I probably shouldn't have waited till the very last minute to do some of this stuff. But here we are. I got the chat working. Let's see if I can figure out how to reset the break time. Can I refresh? Can I... go on to here, and then go on to... Shoot. Yeah, looks like everybody's here. Everybody's ready for me to start streaming. How's everybody's day going today? My day is going pretty good. I've gotten a lot of stuff done today. I think I somehow reset it. I don't know what I did, but it reset the timer. So, every 60 minutes we're going to have the break. Right? A drop shadow, that's a great idea. I think that's good because when I put y'all on the whiteness, you cannot even read it. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. You can see how there's kind of like a little gap between the bottom of the chat and the bottom of the screen. If somebody wants to do me a favor and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, or unsubscribe and resubscribe, I want to see if it works. I should have alerts working now. So if somebody subscribes, I should put an alert on there. Someone subscribed! And also, last stream, Mr. Owen Jensen gave a $2 super chat, and I never noticed. So I had to set this up, because I don't want that to ever happen again. So now, if someone super chats, it should pop up on the screen saying, hey, this person super chatted, and I think it should do a text-to-speech of whatever message that they gave. So, hopefully that works. I don't know if I don't know if it's gonna work, but the chat seems to be working, so I'm thinking it will. I'm thinking it will. You just subbed, so we'll see if it works. Thank you for the subscribe. The fella right of me is a nice guy. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah. So as you can see, this is what I've been working on. This is the Curse of the Nautilus ride. Still needs some detail work. Still needs some texture work. It's very basic at the moment, but. That's a little sneak peek of my next video. Ho ho ho, yes. Holy moly. Oh my gosh, and look at this. I've been doing some funny resource pack stuff. I found this resource pack someone made the boats look like little bumper cars. So that's really cool. No, it could make a cool bumper car little ride. That'd be cool, right? I'm thinking if I could somehow edit the resource pack files to only have a few of them be the cars. So I only have like a few of the best ones, and then the rest of them can just look like boats, so I can use them for boat rides and stuff. We'll see. We'll see what I do with that, but I was experimenting. And then the last stream, this is what we did in the last stream. Worked on this little area in the swampiness town, and I have done some work between streams, refining it a little bit, and I've decided I want to add another building there and another building on the other side. But of course, I'm going to let you guys choose what we work on today. I gave these places some names. This is Bits and Bytes. Chili helped me come up with that one, Bits and Bytes. And then over here, you have Buy Our Bits. I unsubbed and subbed again. I don't think it's working. I think that we got some subscriptions, but I don't think that the alerts are working. Dang it! That's so sad. I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. I'm sorry about that. But not only those things. For the break, I have some very special stuff. I've got some really cool stuff, and it's gonna all take place here in Minecraft. So no gim kits or jackboxes today, because I got some fun activities planned. But without further ado, let's take a look at the projects we have to choose from. So, first of all, we have the waterfall, of course. It's just a bunch of mud right now. We can make it look like a beautiful, amazing waterfall. We can also work on the bathrooms next door to Ronilo's Italiano Ristorante on the boardwalk. So that's option number 2. Option number 3 is the trees in the swampy area like last time. We still got to get these trees in. It's been so long. We still don't have them. And option number 4 is to keep working on the same thing we did last stream. The little town. Oh yeah. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to set up a little bit of a poll, and I will let you guys vote on what we work on today. I also got Voxy instead of Bobby. I'm kind of doing a little test here. It makes it have a lot less gaps in the world, but it also is a little bit glitchy sometimes. So here's our 4 options: the town, the bathrooms, the waterfall, or the trees. Let me make a poll for you guys to vote. Oh my gosh, it worked! Someone subscribed! Well, thank you for subscribing, Chris. Very cool. Very cool. So I guess it is working. Maybe it just doesn't work if you unsubscribe and resubscribe. Not sure. Okay. Well, that's cool. That's exciting. Okay. Poll. Let's get a poll. Let's get a poll. What should we do today? Waterfall? Boardwalk bathrooms? Swampy trees? Or swampy village? Okay. Go ahead and vote in the poll, everybody. Let's see what you guys think of what we should do in today's stream. Oh, it's your alt! That's very cool. Got Chris and Crust subscribed now. Very awesome. Very awesome. Let me see. I don't know where my phone is at, and my phone is very important for these streams. So let me see if I can go find that while you guys have a little vote there. Give me 1 second. As you can see, I was definitely very unprepared today. Very unprepared. I hear it. I hear it. It's near. My phone has been acquired, and today, in today's stream, I am joined by my wonderful dog, Sandy. So everybody say hello, Sandy, in the chat. She's a little Shih Tzu. She's white. She's fluffy. And she went on an adventure with me today. We went to the nursery to get some new plants to grow in my backyard. It's that time. It's springtime. It's time to plant stuff. Time to plant stuff. And that means we gotta go buy stuff to plant. So I wanted to get some tomatoes to grow in the garden. So we'll see how that goes. We also got some flowers, some daffodils. And we got... What else did we get? We got another food. What was it? Garlic. We got garlic. And then my girlfriend got a little bit of a succulent for herself. It looks like you guys have voted. 75% voted for the Boardwalk Bathrooms. Wow. That's crazy how much of you guys wanted to see the bathrooms after nobody voted for that one last stream. But yeah, that'll make the boardwalk look really nice if we finish this little bathroom area here. Let's see. Hey, Sandy. Woo, Sandy. Bathroom. I think the boardwalk bathrooms would be good to work on. Pretty essential. Definitely essential. She's a little what? People must poop. You don't want them walking on the ride. Yeah, that was a thing back when Disneyland was first built. They had a plumber strike going on, so they had to choose between... Oh, wait, no, they had to choose between the bathrooms, running toilets, and drinking fountain water. So, of course, Walt Disney, he had to choose the bathrooms, because people can't just go to the bathroom in the middle of your theme park on the rides and stuff, so... Yeah, but people can buy a Coke and drink a Coke instead of having some water. Make them more money anyways, so... It's a win-win. You know what? I'll change my vote to bathrooms. Rude to call your dog that. She don't care. She don't care. I can call her whatever I want and she'll just look at me. Okay. So let's see. I don't remember if I got a reference image for the bathrooms. Let me look real quick and see if I got one. And we can have something to kind of go off of here. I don't remember. Waterfall. Mountain. Willow trees. I know I had this one for the Ronilos, so we probably could just use the same screenshot. I don't remember. Let's just use this one. So this is the reference image we used to build Ronilo's Italiano Ristorante. I also see this light blue little tent here on the corner of it. This was at Disney World's Boardwalk Resort. That light blue. I think that might be the color we want to go for the exterior of the bathroom. It's pretty nice, right? One time Sandy tried to eat my stromboli, so it made sense. That Sandy loves their stromboli, I tell ya. She's a stromboli hound. Get some stromboli around my Sandy dog, she go crazy. She go crazy. So this light blue seems to be the most similar color to that. Is there any colors that are similar to that in Minecraft? Let's see. No. We got lapis lazuli ore. That's the closest thing. And I'm not about to use that in the walls. Oh, look at that! A new subscriber, Ice Bear. Thank you for the subscription. Hope you all enjoy the stream today. Hope everybody's day is going amazingly. We're just gonna get right to work here. We're gonna just start building. We're not gonna think about it too hard this time. It's just a bathroom. We're gonna see if we can get this entire bathroom finished in today's stream. We got 49 minutes till our break. We can get a lot done in that time. If we get some pretty high ceilings in this bathroom, is it gonna look weird? So we'll have the floor here. And then if we have the ceiling like covering this little mud bit, is that gonna be too tall? That's a freaking tall ceiling for a bathroom. So, I don't know about that. You should make the bathrooms like some sort of clown or animals, and you can walk into their mouth and go around a parting of the wall for privacy, and then have the inside. Okay, you have a clown or animals. So you're thinking building like a giant clown face, and then you walk into their mouth. Okay, that's actually a funny idea, but I don't think it fits on the boardwalk. I definitely want to have more silly lands. The silliest thing in the boardwalk area is definitely the rainbow. But I do like that idea. I like doing silly stuff. If we have just a land dedicated to silliness, kind of like Smallish Bean's base in Hermitcraft right now, that would be pretty funny. That would be a pretty good land. You should have an open roof for hot water spring. An open roof on the bathroom. Then people on the drop ride are going to be able to peek in. I don't know if they're actually going to be able to see that far, but that's funny. I'm also wondering if the blue is going to look weird from this side of the bathroom. Because you are going to be able to see the bathroom from both the boardwalk side and the swampy side. So there's two things we can do. We can either make this wall fit in the swampy area, or we can build another building right here that can cover both this side of the wall here and the bathroom. But I don't know what that building would be. It's kind of like on the edge of the lands. So we can make like a first aid kind of place or an office type of building that just kind of fits in with the swampy area right there. That could work. That could work. We'll see. We'll just keep building though. Just keep building with the blueness. I'm gonna cover this red. You should make a fun house. Then that can be the bathroom near it. That's a good idea. Fun houses are fun. We can have some like spinning rooms maybe. I'm not sure. That would look really cool with the create mod. That was kind of my idea with the modded series I was not doing on YouTube, but we had a modded world going on, and I had the idea to do fun houses like that. Make the swamp side wall withered to a greenish tint. That's a good idea. I gotta go. Sorry, I'll be back later. See ya. Well, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming to the star, and we'll see you when you come back. See you when you come back. But yeah, making it go to a green tint Like this color of green really just blends in with like greenery and the trees. Like it's just gonna blend right in with that hill when I have that wall there. That white needs to get covered though with the green. So if we have some kind of gradient going from that green to like the brownish, that would look good, I think. That would look good. I also don't want these supports to be the oak. Probably should do pale so it kind of goes with the Bronilos a little bit better. I don't know about that one though. That one's gonna be different. I think we'll make that wall a different color than this wall. I think this will work. I think this will work. Let's do some stacking. And I perfectly laid out the bathroom already, so we know where the stalls are going to be. We know where the sinks are going to be. This separator in the middle is going to be a mirror, so it's going to just be the same bathroom mirrored on both sides. This is going to be a very small bathroom. There's not going to be any urinal space, which is unfortunate. Unless we sacrifice some of the stalls. I'm not sure. But yeah, my dog Sandy, she not only went on an adventure with me today. We went to the nursery together. She also went on an adventure with me to my grandpa's new house. He bought a new house in the town that I live in. And it has a swimming pool, which is super cool. So I've been tasked to take care of his house for him while he is not there. Which also means I get to swim in the swimming pool whenever I want to. And I swam in the swimming pool for the first time over the last couple days. And I took Sandy with me and she jumped right in. She jumped right in the pool. She went before anyone else. And it was pretty freaking cold because we haven't turned on the heater yet for it. So now she's traumatized. I don't know if she's ever gonna go in there again, but she really did just jump right in. It was her own fault. I don't know if she just didn't know what she was doing or I don't know. I think it was by mistake, probably, but it looked like she just kind of went for it. She looked like she was ready to go in. She looked like she was having a hot day in the sun and just wanted to cool off in the pool. So, yeah, she did that. And I had to give her a bath afterwards, which she hated, because then she had to get wet a second time. She's usually not one of those dogs that likes to get wet. A balloon stand would be cool. Not sure how you'd make it, though. Chili made a balloon mod. And it's such a cool mod. Should just be in vanilla. I'm also thinking this carpet's not going to be a good floor for the bathroom. I don't know what I'm thinking here. I think it would be better if it was either the same as Ronilo's floor, just some terracotta or some tiles. Maybe some tuff. Polished tuff could look like some good bathroom tiles. I think that looks good. Let's go for that. We just bring it out to here. Maybe like that. I think that's fine. Have some nice tile floors in the bathrooms, and then this little corner here can be a closet or like a janitor's closet. If there's a better way I could lay this out, because I'm gonna have two janitor's closets, one right here and one on this side as well. So they'll have that room and that room. And if I could utilize that space to add some urinals, I would definitely prefer to do that. Can you show us a pic of Sandy? I don't... maybe. There's a build hack you can use for this bathhouse. You can use copper golems as bathhouse workers. I'm using them as a factory worker. Hello, Wes. Welcome to the stream. The copper golem idea is a good idea, but the copper golems are going to be saved for the swampy area. They're going to be like the NPCs of the area. I want them to walk around, to be doing little tasks. They're going to be the workers of these bits and bytes and buy our bits shops. They're going to be just walking around doing stuff all around this area. I want it to be full of copper golems working hard. Hopefully, if I'm able to make that work. If you ever do a zombie-themed thing, pushing an armor stand into mangrove roots. It's amazing. Pushing an armor stand into mangrove roots. I'm not sure what you're... Are you saying like a zombie head? You put a zombie head into some mangrove roots with an armor stand. Nope, that's the wrong one. Is this what you're referring to? A zombie head? Making like a creepy guy? But I am planning on doing a zombie themed land. I actually am. I'm thinking of a zombie apocalypse city. So, like, I want to build a city that's abandoned and worn and creepy. And then I could have rides where you ride the zombie horse. Because I haven't used the horses enough. The only ride I've used the horses for is the carousel. But if I use the zombie horse... I'll actually use a skeleton horse for this one, so... We haven't used the zombie horse yet. I want to try to use every mob that is rideable in this theme park in some way. I want to use them all. If you push armor stands into the mangrove roots with pistons. You love the city idea? Awesome. So are you saying the armor stands have anything on them? Or are you just saying they're just armor stands by themselves? But yeah, something interesting. I told you guys that Owen donated to the stream last week. He donated $2. And I looked and seen my account to see how much of that $2 that I actually got. I got $1.40. So YouTube is taking 30%. Or maybe it was $1.60. I don't remember, but it was definitely 30%. I did the math. 30% of my super chats. Which is fine. I don't mind supporting YouTube. That is my employer after all. But that's a lot. 30% is a lot. So maybe I should make some kind of way to donate to the streams that goes outside of YouTube and is sneaky so that I get 100% instead. I don't know. Zombie shooter carnival game thingies. That's a cool idea. Carnival games. I have some good carnival game ideas. Or I have a good carnival game idea. And that's gonna come pretty soon. Gonna come very soon. If they have heads of zombies and skeletons, you can use def variation of it, then wax them so you can showcase def race of copper golems. Different. Okay, so you're saying that I should have different races of copper golems in the different lands. So that'd be cool. That would be cool. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Just copy over this little wall here and we'll put it at the front as well. Perfect. And then we have to make a mirror in the center. We'll have this be a stall. This be a stall. The stalls are pretty big. So I can probably find a way to make them smaller. So that way we can fit some urinals. We need the representation, right? If someone donates more, you get way less. Yeah, very true. Yeah, it's just $2, but if I got a $100 one, that's only $70 that's going to me. So, yeah. Gotta go, nighty. Well, have a great night. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Oh, I'm building out of the wrong block. We should probably make a different block for the inside of the bathrooms. I kind of use these blocks to signify men's and women's. That way I don't need a sign or anything. You can just tell which one is which by just looking in there. And I think that's kind of cool. Not even need a sign. Even though colorblind people might be at a disadvantage. They might be walking into the wrong one every once in a while. They might have to ask an employee for some help. This wall could probably be this also. Just copy it over again. I think we're making quick work on this bathroom. It's the outside that's going to be a problem, though. That's where it's going to be like, okay, we got to actually think about this. Hey, sorry I'm late, but I'm here. What are we working on today? We are working on some Boardwalk Bathrooms. They voted, and here we are. We're getting to work. We already got quite some walls done here. I also learned how to pronounce your name correctly. It's Wav. No, Wav. It's Wav. I said it wrong. I know how to say it. It's Wav. You know how I remember? It's like wag your tail. That's how I think about it. I think about a dog wagging the tail. Wav. Wav wag. That's how I remember. You should make one of those baby changing stations. Ooh. Ooh. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I've never made one of those before. And there's room. We could put the sinks like in this area. And then we could have like a baby changing station like here. Yeah, that's a good idea. I like what you're thinking. I kind of organized my theme park. I definitely organized the boardwalk badly. That's why I'm definitely making some big adjustments for this new land I'm building. I outlined it all first before I began building. This one I kind of just, I already had this ride done. I already had the old carousel done, and I just put them in there and built around them. Which is fine, but I wish I would have done some things differently. I wish I could add a little bit of a bigger bathroom so that way maybe we could even had a family bathroom. And I wish that we could have had some more space for another restaurant. And also, well, actually, I'm thinking we do another restaurant right here. And then those boxes are for something very special. I said it right. Yes. Yes, the chat is on stream. And every time someone subscribes, it'll give me an alert that I got a subscription. So that's pretty cool. Thought it was pronounced wave. I thought it was pronounced wave also. I really did. And I already told you. Everyone's gonna think it's wave. Everyone's gonna think it's wave. Okay, let's get a mirror in. I don't know why I'm building from the inside out, but I've already started, so. Inside's easier. We'll have the mirror here. And then right now... Oh, so I just realized. We wanted to have this wall be different color. So we're going to have to make this a 2-thick wall. So that way this wall can be the same as this wall. Because the mirror effect needs to be like that to work. Also... Oh my goodness. My effect's not going to work because this color is different than that color. And that means that I have to add signs to my restroom to differentiate them. You can't just use colors because then the mirror effect's not going to work. Oh my goodness. See, this is why I should have thought about it a little more before I just started building. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. See, the thing is, if it was pronounced wave, it would have an E on the end. Yeah, but you think about .wav files. .wav files are pronounced wave, and they don't got an E. Are you going to add banners on the glass? Add banners on the glass. So this, I was just going to have it be a mirror, so I wasn't going to have banners. I could put banners on this wall. Wave files are pronounced with a wave. Yep, that's what I'm saying. But it doesn't, so I'm WAV. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Alright. What's happening this week? This last week, we've had a lot of news. A lot of news. My favorite piece of news that has come about this past week. The United States federal government made it so you cannot copyright any AI generated images or videos. Oh Yeah, W's in chat. W's in chat. That's amazing. That's amazing for us all. You may not think it is, but one day you will. One day you will. That is a true happy piece of news. Happiest thing that has ever happened since AI has came out. Now we just need to make it so you can't AI generate real people. That's got to be the next thing. Come on, guys. We shouldn't be able to make people do whatever we want. Anybody. Not even just like politicians or celebrities. Anybody. You can literally take a picture of anybody and make them do whatever you want with AI. So let's make that not legal. Let's make that not legal. That's what I say. That's what I say. Alrighty. Alrighty. So I'm thinking we just kind of connect this up to Ronilo's. Pretty simply. We could just kind of copy over the style. Maybe link this up with some trapdoors even as well. We can't have windows, so we're going to have to find some way to make this wall look nice without any way to look inside. So we could add like a painting, or we could make our own painting, but then it'd have to be double thick unless it can... Yeah, because it'll be blocked by the stalls. Unless we just have the stalls be one block less deep, which is fine because we just have the toilet. That's all you really need in there. And then we have the doors right here. That'll work. So maybe we just do double thick walls. But then there's definitely no room for any urinals. Let me think about this for a second. Do we want this layer to be the same as this layer? So it's just flat wall there. Or do we want it to be back a block or forward a block? I think it's fine how it is. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. I wonder how some warped planks would look with it. Because that mangrove plank to the red terracotta looks nice. If we can do that on this one as well. Let's see, let's see. AI could be helpful if the people who made it didn't have bad intentions. Well, AI is helpful. AI is helpful. The problem is when it's taking people's jobs. When it's being used to make the human... Well, the problem is with AI is it's just too helpful. If we become too reliant on AI doing everything from us, we're eventually going to have nothing left. It's going to be like WALL-E. We're all going to be sitting in chairs. AI is going to be doing everything for us, and we're going to be a shell of an existence. And that's not what we want. We learn from WALL-E. That's why it exists, so we can learn from it. Are you guys excited for Tiny Takeover, the new Minecraft update? I do want to talk about that. That's a good topic. The big ad that says subscribe. One of those pop-up carnival games. Oh, a big ad. Just put subscribe on this wall. Oh, that does give me an idea. There's a lot of space right here. There's a lot of space right here. We can make something that goes right here. We can build a little something. We don't have to just make it a blank wall. We can make it go out a little bit or something here. We can put something here. What should we put here? You should do 2D art of some ad. That's a good idea. Machine learning AI versus generative AI. That's true. Generative AI is definitely... Well, I dislike generative AI more. What if you make an ad that's for the restaurant or for one of the rides? A lot of y'all want to see an ad. A lot of y'all want to see an ad. That's surprising. Surprising. Outdoor dining? That would work. That would work. Just have some, like, tables and chairs. We can even just have some benches. Yeah, some benches would work good. That way the grandma can sit and watch while the kids are on the little carousel or the... What the heck is this ride called? The hot air balloon ride? So I think some benches, maybe some tables too would be good. I think that's a good idea. And then we could even do an ad up on top. Run an ad. That does it for me. I don't control the ads. The YouTube controls my ads. So I'm sorry if you get an ad at an unfortunate time. I highly dislike the baby zonglins and pigmen, but the chickens are so nice. Same with the strider. I really like the chickens too. I agree. I agree. I like the zoglins and pigmen. I haven't heard anyone dislike them. The ones I hate is the baby zombies. All of them. They were good before they cut off the edges of their faces and now their eyes look like aliens. I liked them before. But they're not too bad. The one I hate the most. The one I hate the most because it's such a simple fix. It's the baby villager. The baby villager's nose is like cut off like this. It only has the 4 pixels. It looks like a big round nose. But the nose should just extend 1 pixel off the bottom of the face. If the bottom of the face is here, right? This is how they have the nose right now. They need to put the nose 1 pixel down. That's all I want. That's all I want is 1 more pixel. And I feel like it would look so much better. But I don't know. I haven't seen that many people talking about it. Hey, Optic, can I make a little animation for when someone subscribes? It's going to take a while, but it will be sick. WAV? I would love that. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. I'm just using pre-made animations, so if you make a cool animation, that'd be awesome. I'd really appreciate that. But that's up to you. That's up to you. I wish there was maybe some decorative thing though. So you want some ooh, yeah. Yeah. That's true. I love the baby zombie, specifically the husk before they chop the sides. I kind of like the nose being smaller because they grow with the villager. Yeah, that's the thing, is it's not the biggest deal in the world. I don't know why it bothers me so bad. Seems like I'm the only one who it bothers. But yeah, you're right. It will grow with the villager, but I feel like this is the kind of... I feel like that's the iconic look of the villager. I don't know. Okay. Back to work. Y'all are chatting today. I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm working on it now. Well, that's awesome. I'm excited to see what you come up with. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. Stripped. Let's see. I wish there was a log that was this color. It's too cyan-y, not light blue. I don't know. I don't know. Trying to think of how I want the roof to look here. I'm probably thinking like just like a little bit of a V shape, an upside down V shape, but very what's the word? Why am I struggling with words so bad? Shallow. Not shallow. The opposite of steep. The opposite of steep. Pale. Let's get some pale slabs. That's too steep, even. That's too steep. We'll put this back 1 block, and then we'll do trapdoors here. This will make it even more shallow. That's the word I'm just gonna use now, because you know what I mean. We'll do 2 blocks this. And then we will do another one here. And then can we do a trapdoor? Okay, what else? What else has been happening this week? What else has been happening this week? Ooh, I want to do something. I'm just gonna try something real quick. Okay. I don't think it worked. Okay, never mind. I think I might just be confusing my little stream software. Ooh, you know what else I did between streams? Oh, you know what? I'll save that for the break. I'll save that for the break. That'll be a surprise. That'll be a surprise. Just remind me. Oh, but I could show you this right now. I should have had this up the whole time. You ready for this? You ready for this? It's going to be very cool. It's going to be very amazing. You guys are going to have your mind blown. It didn't work! Why is everything frozen? Okay. Wait, no, nothing's frozen. I'm just... Wait, is there... Yes, it is frozen. Goodness gracious, why? Oh no. Oh no. Shoot.